Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Business, episode 2. Here we bring you the real spill of entrepreneurs where they tell you what really goes on behind owning a business. Today we have a special guest today. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Dayna, and I'm the owner of Exotic Hookahs.
All right, it's so great to have you here today, and I can't wait to ask you some questions. So without further ado, let's get right in. So, Dayna, share with us how you started out. What made you Exotic Hookahs?
So, I started my business about like 2 years ago. We make 3 years in April.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm a person that go outside a lot. I have a lot of friends that's like promoters, DJs. So I go to their kind of events and stuff. So I've seen like how it works, and I'm like, this might work for me. Like I used to be a lash tech.
Really?
But, yeah, I used to be
I
a lash
never
tech.
knew
I
that.
used to be a lash tech and do the hookahs at first. But the hookahs just started taking off more than
The lash.
the lash tech. Like, shout out to your lash techs, but it just wasn't for me.
Okay.
So I started with the hookahs. Honestly, we started off with about like 12 hookahs. We didn't really know what we was doing, what not to do, where to start, what not to stop. We just took a risk.
Okay. That's how it is. You got to start and take a risk.
Yeah.
All right.
So
And then from there, it was good.
From there, it really just took off. Like, at first, it was really slow. Like, because you have other people that was already doing this. But I really never got discouraged. Like,
Wow. It's funny you mentioned that. My next question literally says, there are so many hookah companies. Did you ever doubt yourself on getting noticed and booked up because of everybody else doing it?
when I first started and other people would start their businesses or something, like, I wouldn't say I felt the way, but I felt like I needed to grind more. Like, I needed to make sure that I made sure my brand is noticeable and doing their
stand
thing.
out.
Yeah, like, you got to stand out.
Yeah.
It's always going to be 700 people doing the same thing as you, or a competition or anything in that sort. It's just like, you got to be you and you got to be dedicated. So that's how I look at it. I don't really be... It is what it is, yeah.
All right, I understand. So what do you think is the most misconception about hookahs and smoking hookah? What people be saying, like myths and stuff like that you want to clear up?
I got a lot.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I feel like everybody thinks like, making a hookah is just making a hookah, because of course anybody can make a hookah. But making a hookah at an event that has 300 people at it, you're panicking. To this day, I do this every single weekend.
Oh my God.
And we still have times where we're back there panicking. Like, it's a lot that goes into, we deal in the nightlife.
Yeah.
You have people that come to the table, they're drunk.
Yes.
They ordered this, they want that. The venues, like, they don't have the best circulation.
Yeah.
It's so hot.
Yeah.
My stove isn't even lighting correctly. The coals is not lighting correctly. Like, it's so many things that goes on behind the scenes of, like, constructing a hookah. And everybody's like, oh, it's harsh, or it's not pulling, or it's not this. It's just a lot of different things. You want to, for instance, like, ordering a mint hookah or, like, a Love 66, like, those are strong flavors.
Yeah.
If you're not somebody who smokes hookah, like, you should just stay away.
Okay.
Try a
She
blueberry.
answered all my questions already.
Yeah, like, stay away from them things.
Okay.
Like, sometimes they don't even know themselves. So
That's what they just be saying. Oh, mint or Love 66. That's why I was like, I don't know the difference with them. I'm like, oh, it's just a flavor.
yeah, and then it's like, in the beginning half, of course your hookahs is gonna be shooting. It took me 5 minutes to make it. It was no line in front of me. When there's 40 of y'all in front of me screaming, blueberry, orange,
Yeah.
like, now we rushing, we panicking. It's bound for something to go wrong. But I feel like it's always about damage control as well, like how you fix it. If somebody comes back to me and say, hey, Dayna, this is not pulling, or hey, it's harsh, I'm going to fix it. You could come to my table 7 times.
Okay.
I'm going to fix it. You're going to be satisfied somewhere or other.
That's how it should be
Yeah.
with customers, because you know they're going to come back. At least you made the effort to,
And we
fix
outside
it.
every weekend.
That's
You want to
it.
see us
You
again?
gonna see us. And she like, all right, you don't fix it. All right, next week, and I'm
I
gonna see
got
you.
you. I've
So-
told people many a time, something was wrong, I got you with a free hookah. We didn't have the flavor, I got you next time.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I know. I did see you post a few. I know you have one of the customers. She love her flavors.
yes.
Shout out to Kisa.
Yeah.
I already know. Okay. So being a hookah specialist must have its pros and cons. Do you mind sharing with us insight on that?
My con,
Let's hear it.
my nails.
Oh.
My nails get messed up every weekend. Like I can't be that girl.
Yeah.
I could go get my nails done today. My hands be looking like I did an oil change at the end of the night. Literally.
I already know. Okay.
That stresses me out.
Okay.
Then we be having headaches. Like you pull in 7 different flavors.
That's what I was wondering. Like, y'all don't be getting a little lightheaded doing a little.
Okay, I mean, it's crazy. I had a worker that passed out at a booking, y'all. Passed out.
Passed out is crazy.
Passed out.
Is crazy. Oh my god.
Passed out. Your head definitely will be busting. Like,
especially you say you be partying like 300 people and stuff.
let me tell you something. I be grateful for my events that be
Yeah.
having 50 to 100 people.
Yeah.
Because when you at the events with the big crowds, it's nonstop. Like, back to back to back to back. And my team, we got a saying, like, we just can't wait for it to be sold out. Like, just let's rush this and get it over with. Like, you know?
What do you mean sold out? Like,
So, like, all the hookahs is gone.
So, how many do you bring for, like, a party of 300?
It depends. It just, so... It depends. So the way I do it is like, say if nobody really buys hookah for one person. Like a hookah is something that's usually 2 or 3 people. So like if you and your friend group of 6 people come, it's probably 2 hookahs at a table.
Yeah.
So I kind of do it like that. If you got 300 people, I'm gonna divide that by 5.
Okay.
So that's how many hookahs I need to bring. But I always bring like extra,
just in case.
Yeah, but I need to do shopping because they still be selling out.
Oh my god, that's good. Okay. So do you like time them? I know like you see how restaurants they be timing people to sit down so that other people can come. You just sell out. That's it.
Right, yeah, the people be like, I'm going to get a hookah. That's on you. I'm not going to get nothing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd be on them.
So what are some other pros or cons?
Well, some pros is I've met a lot of cool people. Like I feel like it opened up so much doors for me. Like I'm actually not that much of a friendly person. Like I'm.
You didn't strike me as it the first time I seen you. I kid you not.
I'm not a friendly person. Like I'm not a person that just speaks to people. Like it was a very big challenge for me. Like, so I mean, like my workers used to do the talking and I'm in the back doing the stuff in the back. Like I'm not that good at things like that, but my business has definitely humbled me and made me know, like, if you want this to work, then you're gonna have to figure it out. Like, you know, you can't be sitting in there with a straight face. Nobody's gonna want to approach you, you know. And I'm actually pretty cool.
Nah, she that is, because I was like, let me just ask her anyways.
Yeah, I'm just not a person that's just so like
outgoing. Like you're more like, okay.
I don't even know how I have friends, honestly. Like I'm not even sure how I met them when we started speaking.
They probably have mutual interest with you. That's
why.
They're
we just
like,
be
you know,
cool
she
together.
looked like that, but she not really like that. But you know, okay.
Once you get past my little my shy stage and my not wanting to speak stage, I'm pretty cool. So I feel like that's something that my business definitely helped me with. Like definitely. It definitely got me to be more open with people. Another pro, I feel like, so most of my workers, well, I don't really like to refer to them as workers, but like my exotic girls, they're my friends. Like they're not random people. So
that's good.
I feel like it's a pro for me and my friends to make money together. Like,
I like that.
That makes us.
A lot of people don't have that mindset, but it's like, why not work together?
It's so much fun. Like we just go together. Like,
real bad.
And then we work, and then like say we have 2 bookings Friday, Saturday, we going out on Sunday.
Exactly, because y'all just made that money from there. I like that.
So you can't go wrong with making money with your friends. So I feel like that's another pro for me. It's definitely another pro. For cons, really,
customers. Well, you told us already about the people that's coming drunk, this, that, and the third.
The customers.
I saw you post something last week, right? This is what made me bring her on the show, right? So you posted somebody disputed hookah. Yes. First off, how much is the hookahs at these events?
So sometimes it depends. Sometimes we got 40, 50. In Miami, we charge 70.
Okay.
But
we're going to get on that one later.
This person disputed a $40 hookah. And it's crazy because I couldn't even tell you who it was because we had 3 events that day. Yeah.
Oh.
So we had 3 events that day. So I tried to look like from the time span. I tried to like, I don't know how. I know like.
You didn't see the name?
Yeah, you see the name, but it was a random name, like a city boy something. It was some stupidness. I couldn't even find the person. And my whole thing is, if there was a reason that you needed it disputed, like it wasn't pulling, it was harsh, something. Yeah. I would have sent you back your money. Why would
Yeah.
you lock? Like
Yeah.
that locked my whole. And mind you, that wasn't even my exotic hookah cash app. I used my sister's cash app because, like I said, I had 3 bookings that day. The money can't mix.
Yeah.
So I sent it to my sister. You locked my sister's whole cash app. Like we had like whole process sending emails, proof that like
you got in contact with the person.
No, I had to contact them to cash app, and of course we lost the dispute, and I had to give my sister $40. But
Oh my God.
yeah. It was crazy to me. Like, it's just so inconsiderate. I just don't feel like people go outside, and this is another thing with having a business. People portray this image like they this, they that. That person probably had 6 girls at their table, hookahs, and then you weren't disputed.
Yeah.
Like, this is my small business. Why would you do that?
No,
like,
it's a big business. But
well, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but it was just so distasteful to me. Like, I would not do something like that.
Is that your first time having a customer like that?
No, I've had somebody dispute hookahs twice.
It's the same party?
No, like different events. Like throughout my whole time I have my business.
Yeah.
This was my 3rd time somebody disputed something like that, and it just was like,
yeah,
for
it's
what?
not necessary.
Why would you do that?
$40 hookah?
And then you disputed like 2 weeks later. Like, why did you think about that?
2 weeks later?
That event happened way before my stuff even shipped off to Miami. So why would you do that? Like,
they needed money for Miami.
Ricky, when I catch you,
Ricky.
like, how would he do that?
Oh my God! All right.
Yeah,
well,
that was definitely a con for me because it was just like, why would you do that?
Nah, yeah, that's OD. I don't blame you. And then so when that happens, like, how do you think you can avoid that? Because I was thinking, why don't y'all just do cash? Is that too much, or is it too much to like?
If I do cash, there's no way for my business to be legal. Like, there's no way for you to trace back that money. I can tell you I made whatever.
Yeah.
When it's time for me to do, because my business is LLC now. Yeah. This is like my first year I'm really going to be dealing with.
Yeah.
I can't go to my tax person and tell them, hey, well, I made $60K this year in cash.
Yeah.
Where is
that at?
Exactly. They're going to be like, where is it? You kind of need that. I know it's just Cash App, but Cash App is a paper trail.
No, yeah.
So it has bank statements, like it's proof. So it's something. So that's why. And I feel like you have to have options.
Yeah.
Like, how you say that? Like, you dim your customers away. If you be like, oh, I only have cash inside of a party, where are they going to get cash from?
I mean, you can probably... Dang, that's true, too.
I have the other thing, like the square where it's like you put it in and
so
you
I
swipe
was going to say that because that's what I use, like the tap feature, where they can just tap their card. Because some people be like, all right, I got my card.
I don't even know how to set that up. Like, where do the money even go?
It goes so you have to download Square. It's a Square app.
And you make an account like that.
Literally, because that's why I do my invoices through for customers. Like, it immediately goes through. Or if I'm on the go, like a pop-up shop, you have it connected to your phone. It taps. It goes straight to the card. And if they do disputes, more time it's usually in your favor. But you won't have something where it's like they dispute and get the money back easily. Because Cash App, they be doing that. But
yeah, because the person disputed the money at 10 o'clock. It was over for me by 12. Like,
nah, that's what.
And I was asleep, waking up to screenshot. I'm like, yo, what is these people on?
God.
Yeah,
that's horrible. I hope that don't happen again. But
yeah.
when we catch you, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, have you ever encountered a particularly challenging or like creative hookah setup?
Yo. We're not even going to use names.
Okay.
But
with no names.
We had a booking in an event space, and the person had a porta potty inside the event space as the restroom.
I know it. Oh, my God.
That stressed me out.
Event. Okay.
That stressed me out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That stressed me out. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, when I have outside bookings, we bring jugs of water, so like you wouldn't need anything. But like I wasn't prepared for that at that moment, so it was just like,
yeah,
this is why you must always bring your stuff. So I had to like leave, go get water. Another challenging thing when people have steps inside of event spaces, like I'm a girl, my workers are girls.
You're not trying to be climbing up and down them stairs.
We be beat up, like that stuff is heavy. Going up and down the steps is a lot. Other than that, really. Nothing really. I don't have too much bad experiences in my business. Like maybe like 1 or 2.
Like what? What was that?
I had somebody like escorted out of a party before. They just was doing too much. Yeah.
Like, one buying the hookah?
Yes. Not even. Like the way that the table was kind of set up, like it was space for them to walk past. And like the girl walked past and was trying to like put her jacket and her stuff
on the table,
on the hookah stuff, and it's not even like it didn't matter to me if she did it or not, but like she was like, watch out,
Watch Out is crazy.
Watch Out is mad crazy.
Gosh.
I'm like, excuse me, like, what are you doing? Watch Out, I'm trying to put my stuff here. No, you can't put your
That's
stuff.
what she said?
Yes.
Oh, no, they bold. Like,
Yes.
if she just rested there and be like, oh, my fault, okay.
Excuse
Now
me,
you
can
like-
I put it here? You want to tell me watch out? What are you doing behind this table?
It give me that vibe. She couldn't even tell me move. What's that? What's the thing? I forgot how it goes. Like, oh, bitch couldn't even say excuse me. Not
Yes.
even, no, excuse me, ma'am.
Literally. So I'm like, she's trying to like go back and forth to me. I'm like, listen, you and your 3 friends, like, pick up your stuff
Mm-hmm.
and just go about your day, or you can leave. It's up to you.
Yeah.
She want to go back and forth. Do you think I went back and forth with her? Excuse me, pay send security to the hookah table.
Oh my god.
Bye.
As you should, cause
I'm not arguing with you. It's people in front of the table. I got a line, girl. Get
Yeah.
your stuff and let's go. Like,
yeah,
you're doing too much. I'm trying to have a good day.
yeah. I feel.
So she just had to go about her day, and I went on about mine.
That's it. Okay.
That was really it. I don't have too much like bad experiences.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a chill person.
Yeah. You seem like it. So.
I don't
All
really
your
do
workers,
too
all
much.
your exotic girls are chill. So
Yeah, we
that's
be
good.
chilling, vibing. If you have an issue, it's probably on your end.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's no,
yeah.
and I don't pay. Like, I don't do none of the extra stuff, like the arguing.
Mm-hmm.
Even like customers, sometimes like we're all really good on damage control. Like
Okay.
something is wrong because something's bound to be wrong.
Okay.
It's not pulling anything. We're fixing it. Like, I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
argue with you. If you want a new flavor, I'm gonna give you a new flavor. Like,
So what causes like a harsh hookah? Because I know when I be in parties, like, all right, for instance, like, I think the most I spent on a hookah in a party is like $60, and I was like, dang, that's OD. But I was waiting so
Brooklyn.
long. Like, come on,
I
you
feel like
have
if you
bare
can charge,
people
you
at a
need to
party.
make sure and it's up to par.
Like, okay, so it was like so long, and then when I got the hookah, it was harsh, and I'm like, all right, I paid all this bread. Then they
And it's
gave it
not
back.
working.
I gave it back, told them it's harsh. It was still harsh when they brought it back. I'm like, all right, whatever. But what like,
It
what
could be
makes
a lot of
hookah
different
harsh?
things. I feel like people just be rushing. Take your
Mhm.
time. Take your time. That's like my biggest advice. Just take your time. It could be too much water inside the bowls. I do it. I be putting the water in the bowls. My worker might be like, Dayna, too much.
Okay.
All right, pour it out.
At least they know.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, they be checking me sometimes.
Really, that's good.
It's good though because you don't know everything. You need someone's
Somebody
help.
to
Yeah.
tell- yeah.
Sometimes you can have too much water, not enough water in the bowl. The hookah's dirty.
Yeah.
A dirty hookah is not shooting.
What is a dirty hookah?
Like, they
Dirty
don't
water?
clean their hookahs.
Oh,
like, the
God.
pipe, it has old flavor. It could be a lot of reasons, but like, it's not gonna taste
The
well.
same, yeah. Okay.
Putting too much flavor in the bowl, not enough flavor, not enough holes on the foil,
Mm-hmm.
too much holes on the foil. The coals, the main issue is the coals. The brand of the coals that people use.
You can't be cheap with.
If you want something to go good for you, you have to invest.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I learned. Like, I used to go to the hookah store and try to spend $60. You can't do that.
Mm-hmm. On just like what? Like.
In your
So-
supplies,
Okay.
you have to like. I tell anybody this. It's not even about hookahs. Just in general, like if you have an image for yourself, a quality, you hold your business to a certain standard, then you need to be that standard. Like,
Yes.
trying to go to cheap right about something or cut corners
Yeah.
is gonna cost you at the end. Trying to buy a Kohl's that's $5 in the store, over buying the one that's $10, you're gonna have a hookah that's worth $5 versus the hookah that's worth $10. Kohl's, some of them is just bad.
Yeah.
You could get a bad batch of Kohl's. That happens to me all the time. Like, I buy boxes of Kohl's. Sometimes like 2 of the bags will be bad.
Yeah.
You just take it back. People don't let the Kohl's cook all the way.
Oh, on the stove thing, right? Is
They-
that effective enough when it's cooking on the stove? Like, versus, like, what's the other ways they do it? I
Like
saw
with a
somebody
torch?
torch it, yeah.
I mean, the Kohl's I use is not even lighting with a torch.
Okay.
Like a square, I use square Kohl's. They're not even lighting with a torch.
Okay.
You would be wasting your time trying to light that with
Yeah.
you have to use the stove because it's so, you got to get through it. Like, it has to be nice.
Yeah,
and
that's
hot.
what I'm wondering.
Yeah,
like,
so you can't,
okay.
trying to light it with a torch is getting yourself nowhere.
Okay.
So all of those kind of things is really why hookahs be harsh. Hey, I have times where somebody will come back here, hookah's harsh. Not really, but
They just.
sometimes. And a lot of the times, I swear, it be the ventilation inside of a venue. I'm sorry. If it's no circulation in here,
Yeah.
what do you want me to do?
So what do you do about that? Because I know, like, a lot of, we have, like, the same people, crowds and everything like that with big events. Like, how can they change that with the ventilation part? Because everybody got to win in some point, like with, sound system or, good lighting for photographers and so forth. Hookah plays a big part in parties. So
I feel like there's nothing really that they could do. Like, So you're throwing an event. Certain promoters know, like, I have to get somewhere with 500 people. It's only so many places that you could go that's gonna allow you to bring your own hookah, allow you to bring liquor in, allow you to sell tickets, allow you to have this much people, allow the event to go on from this time to that time. Like, it's only so much that they can do. Like, I feel like people that come to parties just think that it's so easy. Like, you just hire a hookah person, find a venue, and throw a party. Like, it's a lot of behind the scenes of a party. Set up behind the scenes of a party is like the worst part of the party. Like,
oh my God,
pulling everything together, making sure everything's on time. Like, people spend money. If you do something wrong, this party gets shut down. You have to give back all of that money. You still gotta pay your bartenders, your staff, your DJ, security, venue. Nobody cares about the police coming to shut it down. Like, I feel like it's nothing that they could really do about that.
Okay.
That's on the venues. The venue people want to give out cheap quality event spaces, but they want all this amount of money.
Yeah, like,
you can't. Why is there no ACs inside of here? But you want $8,000 for an event space? That's crazy.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, the promoter, they're gonna pay it. Where are they gonna go?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
True.
So I feel like it's a lot of pros and cons to everything about the party, the nightlife world.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that too. But yeah, I definitely know. All right. So when is your busiest season? Like, how do you keep business flowing on slow seasons?
Cool. That one is that's a good question. So my busiest time is always the summer.
Okay.
And holidays. I haven't had a holiday to myself.
What holiday? Even
holidays in general is a busy season for me.
Okay.
People throw Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, 4th of July, Memorial Weekend. Like, I tried to pull off going on vacation for Memorial Weekend and ended up with 6 bookings. I felt so bad. But I'm like, y'all, I'm out.
Yeah, because you got to, come on. I need rest
Like, I got to live my life, too. Like, I don't know how I ended up with 6 bookings that weekend. I'm on vacation behind the scenes. Like, yo, y'all made it. This person sent this. Like, y'all good. Hey, I'm such an on-the-hands person. Like, even if I'm not at a booking, I'm there. Like, I am there without a doubt. I trust my workers 100%. I send them places without me being there. But holidays are a busy season. But holidays in the summertime. When I first started my business, the first year, the winter made me so discouraged. Like,
why? Because it was like slow.
So slow.
Oh my God.
It was so slow. I'm like, yo, I spent all this money on these hookahs. Like, we not even making no money. Like, it was bad. But I just felt like I just kept pushing. Like, even though I never used to have no bookings, I would make content with my old hookah stuff, like old videos and stuff. Just keep me up there, like so people still know we here. Like I'm ready. When I first started as well, I always used to ask a lot of people, like, hey, you need hookahs for your party? Hey. Now I have my people, so we like locked in. Like it's not even on some
like we second guessing. We know
sometimes though you do gotta ask because you can't be feeling like
they gonna book me and they don't.
You gotta ask sometimes, but. I don't know. When it's slow, it definitely would say the wintertime. This winter that just passed, we definitely had a ball. Okay. It wasn't bad for me at all. Even though it wasn't as busy. Like, when I'm saying in the summertime, we will have 7 bookings in one weekend. 7 bookings in one weekend. Like, no joke. In the wintertime, I'll say we probably have maybe 7 bookings in a month. Okay. But there's 7 bigger bookings, so it kind of equals out.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad.
That's not bad.
And I'll be grateful. I don't care if I go to a booking and make $50.
Yeah. You made something.
I'm 3 people in there. If I have a party, I just found somebody. Exactly. It don't be mattering to me. I feel like slow season, high season, you got to put in the same work. Okay. Like, you can't. Good. Nothing should change. Yeah. If you want, because when it's busy again, then how they gonna remember if you when it was slow? You was, Okay. I just feel like you got to be consistent and really just dedicated. I be discouraged a lot of the times. Yeah. I be over it half the times. Like, I'm tired. I want to go on vacation. I want to just have a weekend to myself. I feel like my biggest thing, I have a huge family. I miss out on so much with my family sometimes. Really? Yes.
Oh my God.
That one right
that's
there
the weekends. That's like
that. I feel like to the point. My family used to, like, a couple of months, they going to the beach. I'm like, yo,
and they send you pictures, like.
They like, we thought you had a hookah booking. I'm like, oh my God.
I definitely know.
Like, y'all forgot about me. Like, I'm trying to make some money. It's not even like I'm outside having, like, but sometimes I feel like, I don't know if that's another question I be leading into, but like.
You literally are answering all the questions. That's why I haven't been flipping through. I'm like, hold on. But continue, you good.
I don't know, like, I feel like, for me with my business, my family is like, I am a very big family person. Like, even to the point, like, my friends, I have like my 4 or 5 friends that people see. Like, those, I consider them my family. Like, you're not even my friend. I'm so big on, like, family. At first, my family wasn't 100% on board with my business, which was a lot.
I hear that a lot.
My family was definitely not on board. Like my mother and father is Caribbean to the T.
Oh yeah.
To the bone. Like my mother said, get that shit out her house.
Really?
Yes. Like,
oh my god.
I had like she looked at it like this is gonna burn up my good couch that I work hard for, my floors, this, that, and I didn't have nowhere to like. So I started for like 12 hookahs. I just used to leave them in my car because I didn't really have nowhere to put them and stuff like that. Now I have like storage. I built up more, so I had to figure it out.
How much hookahs you have right now?
Yeah, I got like about 120, but like 20 of them is like broke. So probably like, bro, people be stealing. People be stealing. Yes, they be stealing my hookahs.
Out the parties?
Yes.
Nah, that's max. Oh my.
They break them.
Oh
Mad stuff that be going on. So my parents, my family are 100% on board now because they see the vision.
They see.
Like, I bring my family outside to my bookings. Like, come, I want y'all to see like this.
Yeah.
My sister threw a party, and that's what made my family really see what was going on. Like, I did the hookahs, and they like, nah, like these people really want this. I'm like, I'm trying to show you.
So from the time that you started it in the house to like she started accepting it, how like far apart was that?
It was a little minute. Like
really?
the coming home late.
Yeah.
Walking inside the house 4 a.m. Yeah. Like, I'm a girl. You outside in the nighttime, all these hours, and my mom was like, "That's dangerous. You know, you in a party. What if something happened? Who's with you?" Like, my mom is a very. My mom.
It sounds like my mother. She's
my
the
mom
same
is
way.
like a very. I'm her baby. Literally. I'm the youngest one, so it'd be a lot for her. But she definitely sees how much it helped me. Like, it put on for me. I put on for myself. I help them out. Anytime they need something, like.
You can provide.
I can help y'all. Yeah. So she came a long way, but my friends definitely was my supporters from the jump. Like from my friends that were DJs, my friends that were promoters, my friends that my homegirls like brainstorming with me. My name was gonna be D Smokes. D Smokes.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
D Smokes, and I'm like, nah, that's dirt. Like I told you, I'm shy, so I didn't want my name attached to it for real.
Corny.
Like, yeah,
like okay.
So I was like, I just want something that, like, even if this don't go well, people might not know it's mine. Like, she
just trying to take a risk. Like, okay,
just in case. Let's think about something. I don't even know how we got exotic hookahs.
I was about to ask you. So how did y'all even come up with exotic hookahs?
Honestly, I don't even remember.
Okay.
How true it is, my logo, everything you see on my page, I have no input into that.
Really? Who was it? Your girls?
My cousin.
Wow.
My cousin does graphics. Her graphics is your fave graphics on Instagram.
That's her? Okay,
yeah,
I heard
her
of
name
her.
is Gabby. Yeah,
yes.
she do all my graphics. Like when I tell you I have no opinion, like I'm not that. I gotta just see it. Like I can't really picture something. So I'd be like, my favorite color is purple. So I'm like, I just want purple and black big smokes.
Okay.
She's sending it. Like that's it. I never came up with nothing.
Okay.
I don't have much of a say. I don't have an idea. I be busy. I'm in school. I work. Yeah. Like besides the hookahs, I have a real life. Like you know. So when they help me, it helps me out.
Yeah, because you don't have to do that part. You're good in knowing that that's taken care of. All I gotta do is just Yeah,
my girl Maya, she does like our editing our videos.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that. She used to do the posting. Side eye. Yeah. I'm not too good at
the graphics.
That's
why I hire people for mine too. I have my person.
That's not my cup of tea at all. I'll just be like purple. She'd be like, "That's all you got?" Yeah, purple and big.
But she made it work because the logo is fire. So
everything on that page, any graphics you have ever seen,
really,
my highlights, everything, moving logos. I never even knew that you could do stuff.
The like motion pictures, right? I was wondering how they do that.
I'm like, fire. I had no input in under that. Like that's not my real cup of tea. So those is my friends really helped me out a lot, get somewhere.
Like yeah. So I heard you had exotic hookahs in Miami. Like, how was that?
That was awesome.
Okay.
That was really awesome. This was my second year in Miami. The first year wasn't so. Yeah. I didn't really know what I was doing. I felt like I just did anything. And it was just like, I want to go home, So I was just out. It didn't really make sense. Now, because like I be feeling like I got things to lose, like everything got to make sense. This was like a 10 out of 10 experience for me. Like I actually cannot wait to go back next year and take more bookings. Like I just wanted to do 2 events because I'm like, I still want to party.
And enjoy yourself.
I planned our whole trip to Miami.
Like an itinerary.
My whole homegirls. Every trip we ever go on, I plan everything. So I just wanted to, like, it's not all about me. Like, we gonna work, but we gonna also be able to have fun.
Okay.
It was so much fun. I had a new worker. She was a vibe.
You good? You good with this? You good? Okay.
She was a vibe. We made a lot of money. The people, they want to act like we're in New York. We're in Miami.
Oh.
It was fun though. It didn't take much. Like, I didn't have to like walk with nothing in the airport or anything like that. Like,
with the hookahs, how did you even get them out there?
So the hookahs went on the truck. It got driven down there. So I just had to like put it on there and then pick it up when we got there. And then like I shipped down my supplies with like FedEx.
Oh wow.
They picked it up from the door and they dropped it off to the door. Like, it was really a 1-2. It was not bad at all, but I had so much like people to help me.
Yeah.
So to make it easier, because I did not know that FedEx even does at home pickups. Like, I
didn't know that either.
I never knew that until
I never knew that.
I printed the label, put it on the box, put it outside, and the FedEx person literally came and picked it up. I said, wow.
Nah, yeah.
I never knew these things.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was really fun. I can't wait for next year.
All right. And so, like, how many team members do you have now? Because you say you just added another person on.
So.
Oh, boy.
We started off, it always been 3 of us.
Okay.
My cousin who did the graphics, she was pregnant, so she dropped down. So we had to do a little hiring. Like, you can't.
Oh, you did have a hiring.
Yeah, I had to do some hiring because 7 bookings in 1 weekend with 3 girls not gonna work. You burnt out by the end of the night. Like, I'm not gonna lie, me and my girls make it work. Like, she do 2 events one day, I do 2 events, the other one do 2 events. I'm just pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off. Like, it goes well. So we did hiring the other day. We had a lot of I
can imagine.
I was
gonna apply too.
You should have, girl.
I was gonna apply and I'm like,
really
I forgot. It was like a deadline. I said, dang, I missed it.
You should have. It was so like that really gave me so much like motivation.
Yeah, because people want to join your business.
I'm talking about the slots opened up at 12. These people rushed it like 10 minutes. I'm at work.
Really?
Ding, 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 ding. I'm like, yo, mind you, I didn't do the applications. My friend Maya made it for me. She did everything. So everything's going on her phone. She texted me like, yo, there's mad people applying. I'm like, wow. Like,
that must be big. Really like you looking like.
I didn't expect that. I'm thinking like, little 5 people. I didn't even, honestly, I was winging it. I didn't even know how we was going to do the picking them because you could be.
I was about to say, how did y'all even pick them?
So we actually had interviews. So my one of my homeboys has a smoke shop called Dope Boy Exotic.
Okay.
He has like a lounge room in one of them. So we did the interviews there. It was so crazy though. I didn't expect to even have to do interviews. I'm thinking I could Zoom call you.
Yeah.
You gonna make a hookah and we talk over the phone or something. But it was so many girls that we went through. Like
how many you think?
That applied was like a good 60 something people that applied and that we selected. I'm a very picky person because like.
You got to make sure it's your business.
We honestly only picked like 10, 15 people, but to come to the interviews, in front of interviews, we picked 3 people.
3 out of 60? Dang, you picky. Oh my God.
I was asking them everything. Hey, are you a criminal?
Oh my God. You got to know.
Have you ever been convicted of fraud? Like,
I can't.
One of the girls, when we was leaving, we was like, we'll get back to you after your background check comes back. She was looking like.
She like, wait.
I just wanted to see their reaction to certain things, It was cool. Honestly, how truly it was at the interviews. I had one of my friends asking them the questions. I wasn't even asking them the questions.
So you was just there?
Yeah, I was just there. I wanted
really
to see how
in
they
the back, just
chilling in the cut with my twin. We be vibing, really.
God.
I'm serious. I just was really cared about how they set the hookahs up.
Mm-hmm.
That was.
And they was good with it when they was. Okay.
Some of them I was really just like.
Do you teach them, or do you think they just?
I'm not teaching anyone anything because I'm not that good at that. But Maya.
Okay.
Maya's
big. She should have came too.
I know. We actually going out after this, so that's where Maya at right now. But. Maya, Maya's the manager of my hookah. She does that, like, that's my girl.
All right.
Like,
shout out to you, Maya.
That's my girl. She does a lot for me. Inventory. She was a very big role in my interviews because, like I said, she makes hookahs better than me.
Okay.
She tells me half the time too much flavor.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So I really wanted everybody's opinion. My other worker, Nanda, was there. Like, I really needed, because they're joining a team with not only me.
Yeah.
They have to work with you guys. So I need them to be on 100% on board with
Yeah.
you as much as I am.
Exactly.
So it was really fun, though. We met a lot of them. Some of them was whack. Some of them was fun.
Yeah.
Some of them was just dry. Some of them looked shy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
some of them left no impression, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It was fun, though. It was just a very nice experience for me. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
expect it to be like, wow,
That's
we're
a
really
lot.
holding interviews for this right now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But they was really excited. The girls that we picked, 3 of them, they actually have no experience with hookahs at all. So
Mhm.
Maya's going to teach them it all. And I feel like that was a really good thing. Like, you
Mhm.
know, they were so willing to learn. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't come in here like, I got this. Like,
Yeah.
even one of the girls that we picked, Jasmine, that worked in Miami,
Mhm.
she's like, what is this? That's the vacuum. I'm like, girl, it's a vacuum.
Oh, the thing that from the bottom, because I've been
She's
seeing
like-
that. I'm like, what's
She's
that
like,
about?
girl, what is? I'm like, the vacuum. She's like, how do you use it? That took me for her. I said, you see, that's you want to.
You're not
like,
gonna act like
you're
know
not gonna
what
try
it
to
is.
figure it out and then do it wrong. You want to
Yeah.
ask like, hey, what is this? It was a lot of little things we was looking for, but I didn't really pick the girls.
Mhm.
I mean, I picked the ones that we went for the interviews.
Yeah.
I feel like we asked them questions, and based off of those questions, like
Mhm.
we moved you down. I wanted to know about their signs, all type of stuff.
Yeah.
Just, you know, we went off their energy, but it was a cool experience.
Okay.
It was
And
fun.
then what is it? So with doing hookah, right? Do you think it's easier for you to like manage everything as far as your personal life? Like, you know, say if like, do you have anybody? I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to get too in deep with anything, but I'm just saying, like, how does that affect your personal life as such as that?
So it affected my personal life a lot, in a good way and a bad way. So to start off my business, I started my business because I was actually depressed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was going through
Mm-hmm.
a lot.
Okay.
And I just wanted something to do with myself. Like, I'm like, why not this, you know? So I branched off into that, and it really just ran with it. So from there, I feel like I've always just put my business first. So I'm not going to let somebody sidetrack me from my business, because I feel like I got my business from the bottom. Like,
Yeah.
it grew with me. It helped me get out of a space. It moved me into, like, a different era for myself. Like,
Okay.
really being about me and what I want, what I like. So I would never let nobody tell me anything about my business. Like,
Okay.
like, you will have to go. Like,
Okay.
you're not going to tell me anything, because you're not going to do for me what my business can. I don't even want
Yeah.
you to do
Yeah.
what my business could do for me. Like, I just want that for me. Like, that's my thing. You have everybody has their thing. Like, that's me. So I wouldn't even let somebody interfere. Like, you're just going to have to go.
Okay.
But it is hard for me, because I'm a girl.
That's what I'm wondering, because I'm like,
It's
they
like-
probably like they want to see you on the weekend and you booking,
It's
working.
like
It's
super
like,
hard for me. I'm getting off of work at 3 a.m. Like,
Yeah.
I be scared if I make a call and you don't answer, I might have to run out of booking. You know, what you doing? You know?
Yeah.
But it is very hard, because I feel like people, like, everybody, you always outside.
Yeah.
I'm not always outside. I'm at work.
Working. I'm
Like,
working. Like,
I'm working. I'm not outside. I feel like I work in the nighttime. I work in the weekends. I go to school during the week. I work during the week.
wow, that's a lot.
So it is challenging for me to have.
Mm-hmm.
It's a conversation that's brought up a lot. Like,
Because I'm thinking, I'm like, somebody that's working, and it's like, all right, they trying to make time, and it's like, but I definitely
but
understand.
I also feel like if a person is that person for you, that they're gonna understand, because you don't want me to have to depend on you.
Exactly.
So you have to let me do my thing. I feel like, I don't know, but I never really, in the past, I had a person that had an issue with it, but
Mm-hmm. You gotta go. That's it.
I'm not stopping my business for nobody.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not.
Okay.
Not even me having a kid would stop me from having my business.
I respect. Wait,
Like,
hold on.
literally.
What that mean?
I'm serious. Like, you know how, like, can't lift herself when you have a child or something? I'm going to figure it out.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
I will
yeah,
figure it out.
Yeah.
I will figure it out.
Like,
I'm
you
not,
all about your business.
I'm not
I love
stopping
that.
it.
I love that.
because what was the point of you even putting in all that work to, like,
Yeah.
play with it? That's how I look at it. You
Yeah.
could have just not did it.
Yeah.
It's no point. So I would not let nothing interfere with my business at all.
Okay.
I'm gonna
respect
figure it out.
I definitely respect that. Okay. So what is something that you could tell somebody that's looking to start up a hookah business?
Where could we start at? Somebody that's starting a hookah business. I actually have a friend that just started a hookah business. She just had a launch party the other day I was at.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Her name is Saya. It's called Shisha Holes.
Shisha Hole. Okay.
Yeah, she just started it.
Shout
I
out
give
to
her a lot of. We talk all the time.
Mhm.
If I got a book and I'm sending it to her, if I'm like busy or something, girl,
Mhm.
here, or even if not, I be having. It's a lot of
Yeah.
reasons why, you know.
Yeah.
Going from her, I tell her all the time, like, don't do nothing you're uncomfortable with. Meaning, like, don't let nobody try to tell you how to run your business.
Yeah.
Whatever is your policy is your policy. If they feel like that policy is not gonna work, go somewhere else.
Okay.
Don't dim your light or adjust nothing for
Yes.
nobody else.
Because it's your rules.
Yeah,
it's your
I feel like
business.
people try to do things like that, especially you being a girl.
Mhm.
And when you new to something, they think they're gonna tell you how it works. You're not gonna tell me how to work my business.
Exactly.
Don't let nobody do that. Like
Definitely.
you, whatever. Even if it's against even if that's not even how it's supposed to be working, if you feel like that's how it's supposed to work, then that's how it's gonna work. Like don't let nobody dim your light. Don't let nobody tell you how to do something, because if you gave them a handbook, they wouldn't be able to do it.
Definitely.
So that's my main advice I give to anybody, whatever business you start in. Like believe in whatever whatever vision you have for yourself, believe in it.
Yeah.
Because your journey is completely different from somebody's. Nobody's gonna tell you how to do something.
Exactly.
So I say that, and as always, stand on business.
Okay.
Like stand on business.
That's
I'm a very stand on business kind of person. I do a lot of business with my friends.
Yeah.
And they follow the rules.
Okay.
And I follow the rules. Like we're not gonna have no friendly conversation. It's business.
It's business is business.
Yeah.
That's how
So you gotta learn how to draw the line, basically.
Yeah.
Just stay your ground.
Okay. I like
Talk
that.
about it.
So what is one thing that you'd change about your business if you could, or if you would have? What would you change?
What would I change? We wouldn't have thick days.
Thick days?
Mhm.
What's that?
So in my brain we have thick days. A thick day is you get to call in thick. So instead of you calling in sick, you call in thick. So that means you get to come to the booking.
Okay.
And you get to have a ball at this booking, and you're not working the booking.
Oh.
You have a thick day. I would change just having thick days. We would not have thick days no more, because we be having too much fun on our thick days, and sometimes we look a little unprofessional.
Yeah.
I had a thick day in Miami.
What? So wait, I'm confused. So okay, they call in thick, and then they'll be at the party, but they're just not working, or are they just behind the thing and they not?
Whichever they prefer. Sometimes my workers will come get a whole table. I'm looking at the hook table, bottles coming out. I'm like, yo, bro, come help me.
Oh my god,
come help me.
Okay.
So yeah, I would take that away, because sometimes we be dragging it. Like we really are naturally just fun. So sometimes I feel like we be taking the fun too much. Like we're at work, you know.
Okay.
So that's something, like sometimes you gotta learn to draw the line between fun and not being fun. I'm not a person that's like I'm the owner, but I am not going to be like, yo, go do this, go, like that's not me. Like I'm just chill. You got this. You do this every week, and I don't need to tell you to like. We don't have awkward conversations or nothing like that. Like
it's just natural. It's okay.
The most is like, oh, you was late. I don't like that late stuff. That looks bad. If somebody tells you be there at 7, you need to be there at 6:50.
Yeah.
You know? But things happen, so that and what else would I really change about my business? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't really know.
Okay. That means it's good then, the way it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much I would change, and that's like a negative thing or even a good thing.
Okay.
I just feel like it flows. When it's not flowing, we talk about it, and then we fix it, and then it flows again. Like we're girls. Sometimes we be on our menstrual cycle.
Yeah.
We be on our menstrual cycle all at the same time.
I was gonna say that because y'all all together all the time, like.
So we behind the table bickering with each other, like,
oh my god,
give me the tongue, stop taking the tongue, you got my mouthpiece, like over the stupidest things.
Oh my god.
But we really just like, I feel like we're really a sisterhood.
Yeah, that's how it should be in business. Yeah.
I don't like to look at it like I'm the owner, you the work. Like, nah.
Yeah.
We all just working right now. Like,
all right.
We having fun. It's a vibe.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
I like that.
So I wouldn't really change much.
Okay. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. All right. Well, I appreciate you for coming to Behind the Business podcast. We just got to learn all about exotic hookahs and what really goes on behind the business. Yeah, let me know. Do you have any questions for me? Or
no, I don't. Thank you
the
so
viewers
much for having me. This was a good experience. My first podcast.
Okay.
It was a vibe.
That's it. All right. So we'll see you guys on episode 3 of Behind the Business. And if you or anyone that you know has a business and you want to come on the show, feel free to DM us at behindthebusiness00@gmail.com. Thank you.
Later, guys.
Be good.